Ryan, you and me are the same. Hello, all my followers. Shit, that hurts my voice. I'm sorry. What's going on, guys? All my followers, it's your boy Big D here, trying to do that Joe Carroll voice in the beginning, and I just fell each and every time. Welcome again to the Ryan Hardy Lies podcast, season 1, technically season 3, episode 3 for Exposed. This is a spoiler, in-depth talk about what happened. I'm a week late, guys. Actually, while I'm recording this podcast, episode 4 and 5 are airing right now on Fox, the 2-hour special. I have a TiVo, so I'll just watch it later tonight. School tomorrow, but, you know, the following or school. I mean, is it really hard to choose? But yeah, let's talk about Exposed, guys, and now I'm going to break down. Real quick, shout out to www.entertainmentfocus.com TV section. That's where I'm reading the recap for Exposed. We're going to talk about it, tell you my thoughts, my opinions, whether I liked it or not, whether I hated it or not, more than I could do in my review. By the way, the following just released a Funny or Die short skit, very funny, man. It stars Kevin Bacon, as James Purefoy, being Joe himself. Hello, Ryan. He's calling Kevin. We also have Michael C. Hall in there, who, a.k.a. Dexter. And then we have, who else? Sam Underwood, of course. So it's a beautiful thing. You guys should check that out. Alright, so let's get started. Every now and then I'm going to take a sip of my drink, guys. Alright, so the search for Neil continued this week as Ryan Hardy and his team sought justice for fallen agent Jeffrey Clark. The search led Ryan to a former sex worker who was an informant for him. She gave him the details of a man who makes a living cashing in on sexual fetishes, and the team located him mid-job in an abandoned warehouse. After Ryan and Mike threatened to torture him, Max stopped in and got an email address for Neil. So, yeah, that whole sex thing, man, was really intense, actually. The guy who was, he looked dead, and then I kind of had a feeling like, oh, this guy's going to pop up, and he did pop up, and he was like, master. So, I was kind of like 50 Shades of Grey there, you know, 50 Shades of the Grey. Oh, 50 Shades of Grey. Holy crap. Mark Gray, right? Or Lily Gray, Mark Gray, Luke Gray. Holy crap. Is that right? 50 Shades of Grey. Someone hashtag that. 50 Shades of Grey. Hashtag the following. I love that. Oh, my gosh. Super awesome, but it was sort of freaky. I mean, I could be a freak, but I mean, you know, we're talking about the bleeding wise type of thing. It's okay. All right.
Kill captive. After he was holding his for the lack of vigilance led to the old man fleeing from his house. As he put the finishing touches to the new box and threatened to kill the carrier, Ryan and co. burst into the shop, but Neil managed to escape. The box maker kept up his one-step-ahead routine as he collected his father, killed the new carrier, and fled. The FBI arrived just minutes after, and Ryan realized that if Neil's father had dementia, they could track him by the GPS locator. Alright, now, so that part itself, I was scared, man, because Neil was supposed to be a big villain for season 3, or rumors that I heard, and just the emotional moments that he brings, because he's a psychopath, but him with his dad just brings in so much emotion, and I think that Glenn Flesher plays it so well, man, who plays Neil. It was just so scary when he was like, yes, the nurse didn't show up today, and she was right behind him. I mean, you know, she dead meat, you know, she dead person walking. And it's just very scary, really, all of I enjoyed that, because that's what, you know, the following brings horror and intensity into our Monday nights, and I really did enjoy that. I really felt scared for the Kara girl, and I'm glad that she didn't die, because he was going to stuff her into a box, and who knows what, and I don't know, gave it to some customer. Excuse me, let me get a sip of my drink. I always like how he was one step ahead, but, yeah, I don't think he's that smart like Joe Carroll, where he could fake his own death and then return a couple months later and grow a beard. So after that,
The team discovered that Neil had stopped at a farmer's market. Very smart, because your dad wants a drink. You couldn't have drove a little bit more further, buddy. And as they arrived, Neil realized his father had the tracker around his neck. Removing it, Neil once again tried to flee, but a spanner was thrown in the works. When his father witnessed him killing a man so he could steal his car, Neil's father became hysterical, attracting Ryan's attention, but Neil jumped in the car and drove away. Ryan gave chase and ran Neil off the road. A tense standoff occurred and Max got carried away, firing several bullets into Neil's chest, killing him. We're guessing that threat Neil made about visiting Daisy and Kyle won't be coming to fruition anytime soon then. Yeah, I was getting scared. I was like, shit, Daisy and Kyle, they're going to get fucked. I mean, this is going to go down. The shit's going to hit the fan. Oh my gosh, and then Max is going to be, it's crazy. And then, Neil dies. I kind of wish he would have got, I mean, is he confirmed dead? Like, he got shot multiple times, I mean, in the chest, so I'm assuming he's dead. But it's TV, and they could, for fuck's sakes, we thought Joe died, and he came back alive. I mean, come on, that's crazy. It's crazy, but having Neil come back, man, I doubt it. I really wish it would be possible and have Neil come back. I think he's just a great catch to the whole show itself. So definitely bring him back, baby, if you can. But if you can't, shit, I didn't even know Max killed him. I thought it was Ryan and the whole team and the whole crew, but I guess it was just Max. What was I gonna say? Intense, yeah, with the whole car chase and everything. And I like how in Sons of Anarchy, there was like Elvis in the background, but like a person singing a cover of Elvis, like "Falling in Love with You." Famous song, I love it. But they were singing it fast, and there's a bunch of 50s jazz music when there's a car chase. Just have regular little background music. You don't need to know hardcore in the background. You don't need no country. You don't need no hip hop, no damn thing. Just have regular following music in the back. Perfect. Excuse me, I need another drink because I'm thirsty as always. I'm sorry I'm a little bit loud every now and then, and I'm sorry I act childish. It's just that I'm in front of a mic, and I'm not in front of a camera, and score. Alright, next up, baby. Daisy and Kyle become increasingly concerned about Mark's mental state, as well as the fact their faces were all over the news and called in the mysterious Juliana. They met with her in a diner and were told in no uncertain circumstance that they weren't getting out of their current situation anytime soon, so they had to schedule to stick to. Before she left, Juliana handed over a file containing pictures of Max and the details of her security codes for her building. It seemed the killer couple are using Mark for some endgame to carry out another murderous plot he's completely unaware of. Yeah, that was kind of a boring. It's interesting, but a boring scene with Daisy and Kyle when they were at the diner. I don't give a shit about this Juliana girl. I could care less. Fuck her. I don't care. Throw her away. She looks like a bitch. I don't honestly care about Juliana, and I hope she's not a big part of the season because I don't care. I just want to see Joe and Mark go after Ryan, Max, and Mike, and the whole damn FBI and watch blood drip from the virgins. Or else bring Juliana in, and then they could all fight, and then Mark's going to be like, Kyle! And Kyle's going to be like, Mark. And Joe's going to be like, Ryan. And Ryan's going to be like, wait! Footloose is on, and then they're going to take a break, get some popcorn, watch Footloose, and have a good time, man. And then after that, they'll be like, alright, are we ready? Mike's on vacation with Max, actually. We have 6 months wait, guys. Oh, wait, the season's already over? Oh, we got canceled. Oh, shit. You know, kind of that thing. JK. Returning back to Mark's house, Daisy and Kyle were less than impressed to discover that he had kidnapped 2 local news reporters following a press conference given by Ryan and Gina. Determined to set the record straight, Mark set up an interview with his captives, but killed one of them when they went into shock. He continued the interview with his second captive, but after she told Mark that Kyle and Daisy were playing him, she made a run for it. Unfortunately for her, she was killed by Daisy, but she definitely planted the seed of doubt in Mark's mind about his new friends. Yeah, holy crap, the whole guy going into shock, I really did enjoy that. I did not expect Mark just to grab a knife. I mean, I knew he was going to die, obviously, but just the way Mark was like, oh, I broke him. Oh, well, just... And then just goes on to the girl, and the girl's scared, but she's not like, you murderer, you fucker, I'm done with you, just kill me, get it over with. She's just like, okay, next question. And it was really like, holy crap. But, yeah, Daisy and Kyle, man, their characters got interesting. From episode 2 to episode 3, they weren't that interesting, but now they're really, really, really interesting to me. And I want to know what's going on under the covers of these two, and I'm just not meaning sex. I mean, what is their end game? First off, they're playing Mark. We already know that. That's a fact. They're playing off Mark. Mark's going to kill one of them, I bet. But I don't see them killing Mark. Mark is I wouldn't say he's the main villain of Season 3, but he is a villain of Season 3. Just not a main villain. Sorry, I got a little intense there. Because I feel like I'm smart and saying the damn truth. Push to the max. Lol. The stress of covering up lies with lies got a little too much for Max this week. After getting a little trigger happy with Neil, Max turned to Mike for comfort following Clark's memorial service. As the two former lovers embraced, Max was spotted by her new boyfriend Tom, who looked less than happy at their reunion. Show Tom. I feel like Tom's a follower. Does anyone have that feeling where we barely see Tom? He looks like the guy who's on the FBI trooper field also, but I could be wrong. I'm assuming he works at the FBI then. How did Ryan not know? Like, because he got introduced and everything, I guess, or was that Mike? I'm going to shut up now. But, I don't know. I don't feel it with Tom and Max. I feel like it's all a gag. I don't see a chemistry between them. I don't see why she loves him, why he loves her. What's the point? I mean, I feel like she's going to get back with Mike soon, but then something very, very dangerous is going to happen. Later, as she arrived back to her apartment building, she was startled by Tom, who arrived to pick her up for dinner. As she left, it was revealed that Daisy and Kyle were in her apartment, but they weren't there to kill her. Not yet, anyway. They were planting cameras around the apartment to keep an eye on her. Ooh, we've all done this to a girl we like, or to a boy we like in real life. We put cameras in their rooms. They don't know. We have a feed to them. We lose feed because their parents put some teddy bear in front of it, or they put a cloth on it, or they just somehow break the camera all by itself. I mean, you're going to get really disappointed, and then you can't go back to their house. Excuse me, let me get a sip. I wish I was joking. But again, that was the ending, really, and I was kind of like, that's not the best ending. I mean, you could have ended it better. Let's be honest. You could have ended it better. Honestly, I like Max, and I cared for her a lot in Season 2, actually, but right now, her and Tom and blah, 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 who gives a shit? I'm just going to be honest and not lie to you. Who cares? Now, Max is really getting annoyed. Max, if you don't get with Mike, you could die. You could go die for all I care, Max. And then Ryan's going to be like, oh, no, Max. And then Joe's going to be like, I told you this would happen, Ryan. Did I not? I'm still bringing up Joe, and Joe's nowhere to be seen, actually. So Gwen and Ryan sitting in a tree. Oh my gosh, the way they put these things. The episode opened with Ryan having a nightmare that Gwen had suffered the same fate as Clark. Worried about his new love, Ryan asked her to move in with him. She agreed, but on her condition that they keep no secrets from her or him. Is anyone else slightly worried that Gwen may not be the goody two-shoes she seems to be? I feel like Gwen's a follower, Tom's a follower, Mike's a follower secretly. A lot of people are followers, man, and that's one thing about it, is that you don't know who's who. Fucking Paris Hilton's a follower for all we know. Sam Winchester, Dean Winchester, fucking Barry Allen, Oliver Queen, frickin' Raymond Reddington, holy shit. Everyone's a follower, baby. They're the followers of the following. Hell, even Rick Grimes in the aftermath of the whole damn apocalypse is a follower himself. I love the beginning because like I predicted back in season 2, Ryan is going crazy, really crazy, and it's just so fun to watch. I can't get enough of Kevin Bacon just going crazy every time he has a dream. He had a dream of Joe right next to him in blood, or in the same room. He had a dream of Luke's dead body in the bed. I mean, I know they're shaking it up with him and Luke and having sex, but goddamn. And then now he has a dream of Gwen being dead or bloodiness, and Ryan, help me. It's too late there. I definitely fucking love the beginning. I'm not a big fan of the ending. Like I said, I was gonna kind of bullshit there, but the ending was crap. Shit, I mean, that's really the episode. I mean, let me see what my notes say real quick, what we're going to talk about from, not the internet, but from my actual memory of the show. Yeah, Neil's dad. I don't think we're going to see Neil's dad again, but if we do, I guess it would be for questioning, because it is a 2-hour episode next week, or today, so I don't know what they're going to do with that, how they're going to do it, but it should be interesting. Mark's interview, again, was very creepy, very intense, very fun to watch, and of course Sam Underwood knows how to bring it overall. Ryan's going crazy, he's becoming psycho. I think he's already psycho in his own way, and he is kind of like Joe Carroll. And Max's boyfriend, at the apartment and all that, I'm like, bullshit, you arrive right when she arrives at the apartment. You know you stalking her, motherfucker. You can't stalk your own girlfriend. Come on now. That's no fun. So overall, yeah, it's basically my talk about the following Season 3, Episode 3, titled Exposed. I hope all of you enjoyed. I will try sometime Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday this week to do my Ryan Hardy Lies podcast on Episode 4 and 5 for the following, guys. I will try my best. I will not try to be lazy. I will try not to be vile and foul. I will try my best for you guys. As long as I get one like or a couple likes or even a view, hopefully, hell, share this video. Let everyone know the Ryan Hardy Lies podcast is on, because I don't think anyone else does a podcast on this shit. I love it. Thank you guys so much for listening. Remember, all my followers, go sacrifice a kindergartner. I don't know. Go have fun. Hell, don't really do that. Do not kill kids. That's number one rule. You out of my group if you kill a kid, guys. You gross. Go, I don't know. Someone go kill Justin Bieber or Chris Brown or something like that. Fuck, is it that hard? Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much. Remember, always remember in the back of your head, Ryan Hardy lies.